So I just got off the call with the client, CEO of a client of mine, and he was talking about not having enough time to do all the things that he had to do, which was leading to other stuff, not being able to do stuff in his personal life. And a typical way that you might approach when all the stuff's not getting done is go into the details of all the different things that you're trying to get done and figure out which ones are most important and prioritize and all that kind of stuff, and that can be useful. But I just had a sense that what was going on here was not about the details of what we're getting done or not getting done and prioritizing and things, but about just an overall way of thinking about things that needed to get done. And so I shared this concept that comes up a lot for me with clients, and it's the concept of want tos versus have tos. And it's really a weird thing, and it's not just for people like that are running companies and stuff. It can be for anybody in any aspect of your life. If you ever feel like you're stressed because you're not getting all the stuff done that you have to do, and you just not enough time in the day, I'd like you to just slow down for a second and think about the fact that all the stuff you think you have to get done, you don't actually have to get done. You just think you do. But where do these have tos come from? They come from want tos. First, you start off with this thing that you want to do. I want to paint the house. I want to cut the grass. I want to get this work done. I want to get these tasks done. I want to achieve this much of this project. I want to exercise. I want to cook these things. I want to call these potential clients. I want to do these things. And and you might even put them on a to-do list. I want to-do list to do. And then once they become on this list or this plan, and then you go to sleep and you wake up the next day and it's like, yeah, these are the things that I want to do, so I want to do these, and you start going about your thing, and you start doing some of them, and then slowly but surely these things have to do this, I have to do this. All of a sudden they become a have to do list. The things that you have to do. This list of things that were born from a place of desire became no longer a list of things that you want to do, but a list of things that you had to do. And as you start to lose yourself in that, having to do all these things, I have to do this, I have to do this, oh, I don't have time for that because I have to do this, I have to do this, and I have to do this. And you get lost in this language of having to and needing to, and all of these things become no longer part of the expression of your wants, but they become this pressure that weighs down on you. And you live inside this world of things that you just have to do. And it feels like, even though you're your own boss, maybe if you're on your own business or you're in control of your own life or whatever, it feels like life is just in control of you. And it's like, I'm under all this pressure from all these things that I have to do. And I can't escape it. I have to do them. And it's almost psychotic. It's like you forget completely that you created these things as ideas, but you have to do them. No, I have to, because if I don't, the bills won't get paid, and then But it's ridiculous, because you don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything at all. You don't even have to eat. Yeah, you might die, and you don't want to die. You want to live. But you want to live. You don't have to live. I know that sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? But the subtlety between wanting to and having to is the subtlety that is the difference between your peace and your frustration. And so remembering that you don't have to do anything, but you only want to do, can create a lot of peace for you in your life. And that peace can keep you relaxed, and it can allow you to do things from a place of wanting, not having to. And when you do things from that place of wanting, not having to, you get into flow. You love what you do, and it actually feeds you and gives you energy, as opposed to frustrating you and taking energy away. And by feeding you and giving you energy, paradoxically, you are more likely to actually be more productive, more effective, get more things done. So I assert that keeping things as want tos instead of have tos, you're actually going to achieve more and be more productive. So throw out your have to do list, create a want to do list. Enjoy the flow and the peace that comes from wanting to, and avoid having to. Let frustration be a red flag to remind you that you feel like you have to, because you've forgotten that all the have tos are really just want tos, that you've created a false need around in your mind. Stay with want to. I want you to. Much love.